FIFA Sudden Cardiac Death Registry has been run since the beginning of 2014, and we collect football-related cases of sudden cardiac death and sudden cardiac arrest. That means also those cases where the person survives finally after resuscitation. We have three different sources where we get the information from. Firstly, cases can be reported online by anyone, and then we try to figure out what was behind that case. Secondly, we collaborate with the registries in certain countries that usually cover other disciplines as football as well, and so they may be able to give us the football-specific data. And finally, and most importantly, we screen the media for any mention of sudden cardiac death related to football, and this is altogether gives us an idea of what's going on the field. The most common conditions that are reported to our registry are coronary artery disease. This is typically a disease of the older persons, but we must take into account that football is not only played by the young ones, but also by veterans. And also there is at least a chance that even the younger ones have early coronary artery disease. And the second most condition is cardiomyopathies. These are usually inborn diseases that become evident at the age of early adulthood or late adolescence, and may lead to rhythm disturbances and finally to sudden cardiac death. We have other conditions as well that are responsible for a smaller part of the sudden cardiac death, but they are distributed over very different entities of cardiac diseases. We know that about a quarter of the cases is successfully resuscitated. So about 25% of all the cases after the initial event comes back into life. But it seems that the quality of the resuscitation is very important. We have differences between countries and regions that are probably related to the degree of the quality of knowledge that players themselves and staff members have. So the better they are educated in terms of resuscitation and how to deal with a sudden cardiac death, the higher the likelihood that the affected person survives. Commotio cordis is a condition that leads to sudden cardiac death, and it was believed for many years that it can hardly happen with large balls, soft balls. So a typical event would be in cricket with a solid, hard, small ball of high velocity. But we have found 10 of these cases also in football. So a ball hit the chest with high velocity, and these players died from commotio cordis. Still, this is a rare event, but it's something that surprised us when we discovered it. A case can be registered via an online platform. So anyone can access this platform and put in the information, and afterwards either this person or a person that's been put into the platform is contacted by our staff to possibly elucidate what was going on and gather more information about that case. We have other ways to get a case reported as well, but they are not open to each individual. This is via media reporting or from national registries.